So, hello everyone. I wanted to try, posting the videos and see if this, works better with spending a little bit of time every day for you guys. I'll probably make a 5 or 10 minute video and see how that works out going forward. Okay, so here is our SPX, the index, and it bounced off of that VWAP or also the 38% retracement that we talked about before. That's 3804. So it came right to that point, and it bounced off of there. And so far we had during the retracement of this down move, the 38% is 4125 and 50% is 4223. And this one is around 4300, 4320, 4321. So I am expecting a move all the way there. That's the best case scenario for now, and we don't know what's going to happen there. However, if you see this anchored VWAP, we got rejected there, so we could even have a rejection there. Higher it goes, the higher the chance that this could go much higher. What I mean by that is this could go to 61% retracement, come back, test this, and then move higher. So, but lower it goes, the higher the probability of testing these low. So that's where we are with SPX. SPY is the same. Oh, by the way, one of the things I keep doing while the market is bouncing is one of the easiest thing, or without a lot of risk, is to sell 3800 or SPY 380 puts, or 350 puts, or 320 puts. You may not make a lot of money there. Probably if you are going 30 days away, this will probably be around 50 cents or 40 cents. But if you have cash and not doing much with your cash, this is something that I'm doing on a regular basis. So this is something to trade and make a little bit of money. All right, next let's go to QQQ. So here we have, let's also look at the retracements. So we have hit the 38% retracement. And if you compare between SPX and QQQ, SPX is already above that February, well, even above the March lows. QQQ is still, much below the March lows. It did not even test them, but SPY is trading above that. So anyways, we see that NASDAQ is very, very, very weak. So some of the targets is 325 and 336 for NASDAQ. And Russell today did very good. However, it is right at the trend line. I mean, it is moving slowly up, but I don't see a lot of volume. So let me check. There's no volume here at all. So yeah, it needs to break this one, and that's the main trend line. Hold on. I think this is adjusted for the, this is adjustment for the dividends. So all right, so that's your main trend line. If this is broken and moves higher, and if you look at this, Russell has been a little bit stronger than NASDAQ and even S&P, because that's the January low. Okay, and then for S&P, January low is much higher. We are not even there yet. So Russell is doing good. That could also be because of the energy has a bigger share in Russell. So that's one of the reasons I had to sell some of them today. Uh, let's see how this area will be, uh, how the market will react at this area. Okay. If this is broken, we have that 193 or 194 level for IWM. I'm going to go through some more stocks that, I did my research over the weekend, and also I added a couple today. OAS, I posted this one in on Sunday night or Monday morning. And this has been working well. Break of above this level has been working very well. So far, we are out 1/3 already. So ITCI, this one is still forming, the consolidation after the earnings. If you look at the volume is so high. So it's not even moving lower. It's actually consolidating. So a break above this could be, really, really good. Let's see how much was this. That's pretty big, 35%, but it did retrace a lot. So this is something that I'm looking at. GDLB, I posted this today that it had one of the biggest volumes since the IPO. You can look at the volume here. The volume on IPO is 8.55 million. Today it's 8.33. So that's pretty big. And one of the reasons I'm interested in this one is because since March, it did not make a lower low. Okay, it's making a higher low. Okay, it is also about to make a higher high if it breaks that level, which is around 55. And during the last earnings period, this thing went up over 100%, I think. Let's see. Yep, 112%. So this has a possibility of moving much higher. It's about 62% right now. Let's see. So it could go to 70. If if this move happens again, this could go to $70. So that's one thing. This is probably a little high risk trade. It being moving higher already. 28% in a single day. Probably at 48, or if it moves lower tomorrow, we'll see. The next one is AMPH. This one had a huge move. I have no clue what's happening with it, but I'm following. And today it has really a huge volume today. That's how much is that? That's 2 million. And the last time it had 2 million is a while. So it's been years since we had this kind of move. So my assumption is this will probably go over there and move sideways. Let me see how deep this correction is. It's about 28%. That's not a big correction. I mean, when we consider this move, that's almost a double, 22 to 44. This is not a big correction at all. That's probably profit taking. And yeah, if this is making a cup, I don't know if it makes a cup and a handle, or it could make a handle here and break out. We'll see. This is one thing I'm watching. LRN, this one is also moved much higher on earnings, and it's now making a very short-term base. Hans Corporation, well, I'm still this is in the early stages of base. It did not move down a lot. It's about 20%. Yeah, it's only down 20%. So it's probably making a cup pattern, a break above this level 37 is probably buyable, with probably a stop below around here. 34 is probably a good trade, but it needs to break the 37 level. OPCH, this is something that whenever I go to the new RS line, new highs in MarketSmith, some of them show up and I add. And well, right now, this is a very small cup and it's not, I don't know if it's ready yet, but we'll see. I had this one over the weekend too, but it's already went up a lot. I don't think I'm going to take this one anymore. It's up 43%. So that's a big move. This is probably something I need to add to pullbacks list. Go this one. Yeah. I mean, this is not for the faint of heart. I mean, look at how big the moves are. I still want to see how this forms. Eli Lilly is probably one I should probably take very soon. I mean, the stock went up really fast from here to here, which is about 13%. I mean, 14, about 14%. I mean, that's a sharp move. So we are seeing a little bit of pullback, and if it breaks above that 312 level, which is not no, what is that? Yeah, 313 level. Yeah, this is probably, but a couple of days of sideways move and a breakout would be better. ARIS, this is another pollution control company. And yeah, I did not take it yet, but this is something that I'm interested in. I mean, big breakout with big volume. And now it's moving sideways. We'll see. This is another one, and same pollution control. I mean, I haven't seen pollution control industry before, but this one looks really crazy move. It's a $3 to $10 in less than a year, say less than 5 months. So that's a big move. This one during the, I mean, I posted this one. I think I posted OAS, ARIS, and RELY. And this, however, I got a bearish engulfing on Monday, so I did not even look at it anymore. But what's interesting here is after earnings, crash, it went up really fast. And this is the February highs. Okay, this is your March highs. I mean, when compared to the entire market, this is actually doing better. I mean, that's how I got this in my search, because when compared to the market, this one is doing really, really well. And this pullback also makes sense because it moved what? 91%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16 sessions. That's a big move. And then this, I'm checking this anchored view app, and this one looks good too. Well, that's all I have for today. If you guys like this video better, I can probably do this more and more often. This will, help you with all the stocks that I'm about to buy. All right then. Bye-bye.